Actually try to get an update from the Johannesburg Council that's currently sitting. Pule Letshwiti-Jones, our reporter, is there for us. Pule, I know it was very loud there. The DA's Vasco da Gama elected speaker. What's the latest?
Well, quite interesting developments from here. In fact, once again, we've been on the ground calling sources as, these developments keep unfolding as to what is exactly going on, Shahan. And what we do know is that, again, this time around, the three sources who are close to this, of course, council sitting have, of course, confirmed that the DA, of course, did receive the backing, once again, of the EFF, just like how we saw what was going on in Ekurhuleni as well, where there was that coming together of the EFF, Action SA as well, Freedom from Plus, and that has placed them at advantage. Now, if you go back, just yesterday, during the Siyabonga rally in Tembisa, Julius Malema made pronouncements to say that if the DA could put its differences aside and worked with smaller parties, they could retain the city of Johannesburg and get that mayoral position. And it seems as though he also favoured the DA Action SA coming together, saying this could place them at a position of advantage. But right now, what's going on is we are seeing the nomination process about to unfold, and we do know that the top three names that have been put forward, such as Herman Mashaba representing Action SA, Mpomarani, of course, representing the ANC, and Dr. Pule Letshwiti-Jones representing the DA. Quite interesting pronouncements made by, of course, NEC member of the ANC, Nomvula Mkonyane, saying, this coming together of small opposition parties is quite concerning, as they are on a mission to unseat the ANC from most of these metros. Also quite interesting developments coming from Ekurhuleni, with Tanya Campbell now becoming the new mayor, and of course unseating the DA from that position. As you can see right now on the screen is Mr. Mpomarani taking that affirmation as the person or the candidate who will be representing the ANC. Shahan, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening here, who's backing who, and we'll be seeing who will be the next mayor of Johannesburg in just a few moments.
Yeah, it is definitely very interesting, right? You see him smiling right now, but it doesn't mean he's going to be elected mayor given how things are going. So let's talk quickly about what we heard earlier, because we were told that the DA did not want to work with Action SA because they were going to work with the EFF. But now all of that's changed, it seems.
Quite interesting. In fact, we spoke to a DA leader as well, Helen Ziller, who said that, look, they haven't been soliciting any votes. In fact, they were willing to talk to Action SA. But it was quite clear. The principle that was there is that if we are the majority in the metros, we will be fielding our candidates. And this is what we're seeing in the city of Johannesburg. I'm just going to try shift again, as you can see there, Dr. Pule Letshwiti as well, probably just taking a sit now after taking that information. But it is quite interesting that now we are seeing a bit of a relationship that's coming along at the 11th hour between the DA and, of course, as some of these small parties such as the EFF. Now, one analyst, Shahan, said it was quite interesting how the EFF was actually all of a sudden now going to back up some of these parties as to what is the end game here if they are backing up parties such as the DA in key metros such as Ekurhuleni and, of course, the city of Joburg. This now also will be an unfolding political play that will determine some of the dynamics that will be unfolding in the city of Tshwane tomorrow, where the DA has fielded their mayoral candidate, Randall Williams.
Yeah, we're going to leave it right there. We will, of course, get updates from you throughout the evening. I know JJ will also probably speak to you if we do get the DA or Action SA. Who knows who's going to be the mayor of the city of Johannesburg.
It's so interesting. I think that all three candidates, Herman Mashaba, Mpomarani and Pule Letshwiti-Jones, are all, it seems, strong candidates and good candidates. And whoever gets the top job is going to have to unite all the councillors, because as Lel Bethlehem was saying in the last hour, there's so much to be done in the city of Johannesburg. We have to develop our own power sources. We have to look after our water infrastructure. There's a lot to be done in the city. Yeah,
definitely. I'm just hoping whoever we get is competent and fast, because we can't wait 10 years for all of that to happen.
Absolutely. We've waited too long already.